Hi, I'm Peter Travers, movie critic for Rolling Stone, and we're talking about what's out there at the movies. And you know, I've been doing this for weeks. What have we had out there? First, we had the hideous Chihuahuas. You know, I say that every single week. And now it's been 2 weeks of High School Musical 3 on top of the box office. And the #1 movie at the box office is going to be an animated movie called Madagascar: Escape to Africa, where Chris Rock as a zebra and Ben Stiller as a lion do voice work and pretend they're doing it for the kids, even though they're making huge amounts of money. I'm depressed, people. Please avoid all this crap. Get them on DVD and see them later and show them to your cousins or nieces, nephews, whatever. Is there something at least funny that a human could actually like? Yes, and that movie is called Role Models. It stars Paul Rudd, who we all know, he's been in a million Judd Apatow movies, and Seann William Scott, the immortal Stifler from the American Pie movies. And what do? Well, they've been selling energy drinks, they're in their 30s, nothing's happening in their lives. They get into a big meltdown with the energy drinks and almost get put into jail, but instead they do community service at a place that helps kids who are troubled. And Seann William Scott gets a little 10-year-old boy who accuses him of molesting him and grabbing his balls the second he sits down to talk to him.
I want to take my pants off.
What? Been talking for half an hour.
Paul Rudd is put with a guy who just plays knights all the time in these little medieval games, and that guy's played by Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who we all know is the immortal McLovin.
Maybe you should think about losing the cape.
People tend to avoid people in capes.
Look, this movie is proudly stupid. It's proudly profane. Nothing really happens in it, but I laughed. You're gonna laugh. So that's the one you go see. And I have to say something, too, about another movie. It's called Soul Men. I would like to say this is a great movie, but it is not. But it is the last movie that Bernie Mac did before he died and that Isaac Hayes did before he died. The plot is basically Bernie Mac with Samuel L. Jackson and their backup singers trying to come back in a reunion concert. Some things are funny, some things are not, but there's a moment in this movie where Sam Jackson and Bernie Mac are in the desert fixing a flat tire and just go into an impromptu version of that soul classic, I'm Your Puppet. I'm your puppet. You know that. It's just a wonderful moment and a way to say goodbye to somebody. Salute Bernie Mac for everything that he really did, and Isaac Hayes, who's playing himself in a cameo. Nice way to say goodbye. But I know what you're all waiting for. You're waiting for the scum bucket. What is going in there? And there's always one, because that's the Hollywood we live in. And this one is a movie starring the immortal Paris Hilton. And it is called Repo, the Genetic Opera. It is directed by the guy who did the last 3 Saw movies. I'm not going to say his name because maybe he'll get legitimate work some other place. But this is one of the most horrible, screeching, pounding, awful music. And Paris, who is to acting, well, she's nothing to acting. She's kind of destroying it. She sings, she tries to pretend that she can act. Nothing happens in this movie except disaster. So bucket, I know there's Chihuahuas in there, I know there's High School Musical teenagers, but make room for Paris Hilton, because Paris, you're going in the bucket. I'm Peter Travers.